my god, this is gonna be the longest video ever, and this is the, like, I even broke it down so that it wouldn't be so long. Hey guys, it's Elena. I am coming to you with another series of type video. This time it's not shoes, however, it's handbags. So if you're interested in these types of videos, make sure to stay tuned, make sure to subscribe, because this is actually going to be a two-part series, because I have too many bags to like fit in one video. It'll take me like forever. Also, if you're interested in shoe collection videos, I have been breaking my shoe collection into parts, and I've already recorded 2, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more of those, and I'll try to link the latest of my shoe collection videos somewhere here. Also, if you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, you might have seen a lot of these bags already, or you could just look at this giant pile right here, because this is all the bags that I'm going to show you today. I have to like take them down, and so I have to like put them in this huge pile. Whatever, I don't care. Anyways, but I'm holding the first bag that I want to show you to make sure that it keeps its shape, because this is actually a Dior bag that I got a while ago, and it doesn't always keep its shape because it's not meant to keep its shape, but it's so much prettier when it has its shape, so I'm trying to like make sure it maintains its shape. Anyway, so let's get to it. So the first bag I'm going to show you guys is the Christian Dior Canage Le Trent Tote. I know that I'm butchering that, so please forgive me. This is it right here. It's just kind of like a tote bag. It has the chain handles. I actually broke one of the chains. Don't ask me how. I don't know how I managed to do these things, but I just need to like reattach it. It has the little Dior like emblem on it. It's a patent leather. It has a carnage print, and it's a navy blue. I don't really wear this bag that often because I've had it for a really long time. See, like the second I set it down, it like floppity flops. Anyways, but yeah, I used to wear that bag like every day to work, like every day, but I haven't worn it in a really, really long time now. But yeah, it's a really great bag. I love that bag. Okay. Next one, so all the bags that I'm going to show you today are designer with the exception of this one bag. And the reason that I threw it in was because I just think it's so great. I got it at an airport in Portugal. Is it in Portugal? I got it at an airport in Portugal or Spain, and I just thought it was the coolest fucking bag I've ever seen. And it is a crossbody bag, but it looks like a cartoon. Like this is 100% flat. But because of the way it looks like bigger, right? And like you open it and like it's like so hard to put stuff in here. Like it's so hard. So I never actually wear it, but it's like a cool looking bag, right? Like how cool does that look? I feel like I look like a character from Doug when I wear it. Anyway, but it's by a brand called Super Skunk. Super Skunk. Oh, never heard of it, but I just thought it's really cool. I wanted to show it to you guys. The next bag I'm going to show you guys is like a super simple bag, and I still wear this bag. I've had it for maybe 10 years. It is such an easy bag. It is the Prada Nylon Crossbody bag. I think they call this the messenger bag. But you can just see, it's just, I mean, like, I have beat this bag up. Like, I'm pretty sure I ripped the lining. Like, I'm 100% sure I ripped the lining. And so things, like, will fall in. It's, like, a mess. But it's such an easy bag, especially when you go on vacation. You can just do this. It's super lightweight. You can stuff it to the brim. It's just a really easy bag to have. And destroy, as you obviously see that I have. The next bag I'm going to show you guys is my Louis Vuitton laptop case. I think they call this bag the Cupertino or the Manhattan. It has some weird name. It's just a Louis Vuitton laptop bag. It's not even anything fancy or special, but I got it a while ago. I think I got it like after I got my, I think I got it after I got my first job or something like that. The next bag that I'm going to show you guys is a clutch. It's by Nancy Gonzalez. It's crocodile skin. Yeah, I think she does crocodile skin bags. It has a strap, which is conveniently located inside the bag, which a lot of times they are not. And one of the cool things about her bags is that they always come, or at least this one did, with this little mirror. You see that? And then it says her, it still has the plastic on it. That's crazy because I've had this bag for like 5 years. But yeah, it says like Nancy Gonzalez on it. You could buy this brand at like Barney's and Bergdorf's and all the designer. It's basically crocodile skin, but it's sustainably raised and like produced or whatnot. I love the color. I love the yellowness of the color. I love it so much. Look how pretty that is. It's almost like a lime yellow, like a pastel-y, limey yellow. I don't know if that's a good descriptor, but it's such an easy clutch to throw on with anything. And I love the fact that it doesn't have logos or any kind of recognizable. It is just a soft and supple like skin. It's very nice. And I'm not like a type of person that's like, I need alligator skin, but if I am going to have one, I want to make sure that the brand that I'm using is, you know, they do it right. And so Nancy Gonzalez does. And it says here, it's like genuine crocodile, and it's made in Colombia. And I think that's where she has her like farm or whatever. But yeah, it's a really great bag. I love it. Okay. Next one is a bag you guys have seen before. I still have never worn it. It's from Marni, and it's just a knapsack. It's a little knapsack. I got this in the Marni outlet when I was in Milan, and it's just like, you know, like an olive green color. It has like cute little pockets. One day when I go on safari, I will wear it. It's simple. Okay, so the next bag I'm going to show you is also a crossbody. They actually have some mail. Oh, I have a Starbucks coupon in here. Hold on. Oh no, I already used it. Never mind. But it's just a brand called Toos. I don't really know much about this brand. The reason that I bought it, and I'm not even going to kid you, is that years ago I was visiting Mexico. I was visiting some family in Mexico City, and all of my cousins were obsessed with these bags. Like, they had like 50 of them, like each one of them, and they were like, let's go to Toos and buy a new bag. Obviously, this is all a genetic thing for me. But so they took me to Toos, and they were like buying up bags because they're not that expensive. I would say that they're the equivalent price point to like a Coach bag, which I do not own any Coach bags. But they have like these bears, and I think it's a Spanish brand, and like the outlines of these bears. And so I just got this one because I was like, all my cousins are getting one, I might as well get one too. But it's just like a little crossbody with like a nice little tan color. But what I loved about it was just like the pastel-y pinks and whatnot. And it actually, if you're traveling, it's a really great bag because it fits everything. It's small, it's a crossbody, so it's easy to kind of manhandle, but it's also pretty secure because of the zipper. So yeah. Toos. Next bag I'm going to show you guys is from Givenchy. It's the Postino bag in a patent leather purple. You can see it's like super shiny, obviously. It has a little Givenchy logo just there. I hate bags that like scream brands. Like, I think that that's like bags like the Louis Vuitton like monochrome bags, or I think that's what they're called. Like the ones with the LVs all over them. Like, I can't, like, it's too much. Like, I have my Luggage, which I think is appropriate because Louis Vuitton like was a luggage brand. But like when bags are just like covered in logos, I'm like, ugh. Or like when they're super recognizable, which is hard because all bags I love are super recognizable, you know, because they're super trendy. But I do like to be a little bit more discreet with my bags, and so that's kind of why I really want a Kelly, because I feel like it's such a classy bag, but it's also very discreet in its like luxuriousness. But yeah, so I like this one because it just had the small emblem, not too much showing off, and you can carry it on this side and nobody even knows what it is that you're carrying. It also has a great shoulder strap, which you can do this as a crossbody, but then it's like massive. So I just carry it like on my shoulder like that, and it was really great for work and stuff, like even to use as a gym bag. And the purple is just like so pretty because it's like marbly. Love it. Next little clutch that I have is from Vivienne Westwood. It came with a strap at one point. Don't ask me where it is, but you can see the black has kind of like this plaid effect, like dimension, and you can feel it on there. And then it has the Vivienne Westwood logo, and then the zippers are all like curvy again with her logo on them. I use it as a, it has like a Velcro closure in the back. Inside it's like a bunch of pockets and stuff. But I've had this forever too, like a really long time. Really long time. But it's just a little Vivienne Westwood bag. A little one. Next bag I'm going to show you guys is my Balenciaga City bag, City Tote. It's in a beautiful rosy pink color. It has the strap. I'm sure you guys have seen this bag a million times, which is kind of why I never wear it. I did wear it to death for a really long time, and I love the shape. I love how, like, it is, you know, like you can just, like, whoosh it. Like, I love that about this bag. I bought it at a sample sale years ago. Maybe not years ago, maybe like a year ago, which I featured in one of my hauls. And so I'll make sure to link that here for you guys to see all the Balenciaga bags that I got during that trip, because I got quite a few. And so I have it. I love the rosy color, but because it is such a recognizable bag, I basically never wear it. I know. I don't want everybody to know, like, you know, like I want to be unique. That's actually why I purchase so many vintage bags, like vintage, like no name brand bags. Like I think I showed you guys a clutch during one of my outfit of the day videos. I love vintage bags. I love the way they look. I love the way they feel. And so I tend to, I'm looking up at my closet, sorry. I tend to buy a lot of those types of bags because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Chanel bags, obvi. But I don't, like, I hate people knowing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, but this is my Balenciaga bag. Okay, so the next bag I'm going to show you guys, which is this, there's a story behind this bag. So I was working for Christian Dior, like their corporate offices back when I was in New York. And Christian Dior is owned by LVMH. And LVMH is a huge conglomerate that owns a bajillion luxury brands and like wine brands and wineries and stuff like that. And so, in fact, LVMH stands for Louis Vuitton, Moet, Hennessy? God, I should know that. I should really know that. I worked for that company for a really long time. But whatever, I don't work for them anymore, so it's fine. But one of the brands that they own is Selene. And so, this is my Selene mini luggage. It's in a beautiful like mauve, burgundy, and rose color. The suede on the side is rose color. And when this bag first came out, it was the it bag. Like, it was so hard to come by. Everywhere you go, they were sold out. There was waitlist. And I used to fly to Paris for work on the regular. And so I flew to Paris, and they had it there, and I was like, I'm going to buy it. Done. And I was like so happy about it. But when they tried to ring it up with my American Express, like, it wouldn't go through. And like, I would call American Express, and they were like, oh, sorry, you know, we've had like some weird activity with fraudulency, and so that's why we just needed to get your approval. And I was like, okay, well then whatever. And I had already left the store, and so then the next morning, like right when they opened, I was flying out the next day too, because when you're working, you never have time to like go shopping. And so I would go shopping after work, but all the boutiques closed at like 6, so I was like running around like a crazy person. Luckily, the Dior offices are right next to a Selene on Avenue Montaigne. And so I went in the morning, and I tried again, and it got declined again, and I was like, you know, like, I'm trying to call, but like my car for the airport is already there, and so like I'm like a mess, and so I end up not getting the bag, and I leave, and I'm devastated. And then I'm at the airport, and I try to buy like a sweatshirt, and I can't, because my credit card gets declined again. And I called them again, and like I was with one of my coworkers, and we were sitting in the lounge, and she hears me on the phone with it. I'm like, this is fucking unacceptable. Like, I was like screaming at this poor lady, and she's like, I have never heard you speak that way before. And I was like, don't fuck with me and my shit. That's like bottom line. Anyway, so we came back, and another one of my coworkers was flying off to Paris like 2 or 3 days later. She's like, I'm gonna buy it for you. Like, don't worry about it. And I was like, thank you. And she's like Parisian. She's like French. And so she went to Paris, and she bought it for me. And then like a week later, I had it. And this is it. Yeah. It has gold hardware, the gold Selene logo, the gold feetsies. I didn't really do a good job of taking care of it, so it is losing its shape a little bit. I don't know how to fix that. I need to take it to like the leather spa or something and like have it. Whatever. But I haven't worn that bag in probably too long for the amount of money I spent on it. This is the Selene, I think it's called like the All Soft, something like that. But it's mint and navy blue with a creamy suede on the inside. It's just literally a big hole. Again, I don't wear this bag as often, but I do wear it more because I feel like it's not as recognizable when it comes to the Selene family. I don't know, I like it. Also, it came with this free little pouch. I mean, you got like a 2-for-1. And I think I featured one of these I think I featured both of them in a haul video that I did a while back. And so I'll try to link that somewhere here. But yeah, it's like the colors are really what get me. I love the minty color. I love the navy blue. It's such a pretty bag. And yeah, it's a good everyday bag. I will say too, like I'm showing you guys a lot of really big bags, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't wear really big bags that often. I hate lugging shit around with me. I hate it. Like I hate going shopping and being like on a mission and having to be like, you know, like because you brought too much shit with you. And so I tend not to carry my really big bags with me. When I was working, of course, they made a lot more sense for me, but now that I'm not working, I'm starting to steer clear of all those really big bags. So the next bag I'm going to show you guys is the Fendi Forever Bag in multicolor. It's like, I think it's called like Zucca Spalmati, I think. Zucca Spalmati. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Anyways, but this is it. It's just like a tote bag. It's coated canvas. It's not even leather. The only parts that are leather are these parts. You can't really see it, but the thread is like a multicolor. Yeah, it's like a good bag. It's a good little, I don't know what this is, like a tote bag. I don't know, like a doctor's bag or whatever. Yeah, I've had this for a while too. I don't really wear it all that often, I'm not gonna lie. I think I even broke one of the footsie thingies here. I fixed it. But yeah, it's a good colorful bag, and I didn't, again, it's like, this is not a great example of how I don't like things that have like the logo all over them, but all of my friends were getting the Louis Vuitton one that's like multicolor, and I was like, screw that shit, I'm gonna be different. And so I got the Fendi version of it, just to stick it to the man. But it still has the logo all over it, and so I think I've carried it like a handful of times, beat it up pretty bad, but I don't wear it anymore. And now, I mean, I kind of like it because it makes my, what is this called? My, purse shelf look really colorful and pretty. Like, I like the colors of the F's on the Fendi. Anyway. The next bag I'm going to show you guys is from Yves Saint Laurent. This is before it was just Saint Laurent. I bought it at the Yves Saint Laurent boutique. And it is a canvas Kahala tote bag. It's just in a rose pink, and it has the YSL. Obviously, it's super dirty. Like, you can even see, like, I, like, destroyed it. Like, because it's a tote bag, and, like, I'll even take it to the grocery store and fill it with stuff. I will say that the lining on the inside is nicer than the lining on the, like, canvas on the outside. It's, like, so soft. But you can even see it says Yves Saint Laurent. It doesn't say, Saint Laurent or whatever. And then it has the big YSL on it, which... I know I'm not, like, the type of person that likes bags with, like, logos all over them, but, like, back in my heyday, the reason I like this one is because I did think that this logo was just so pretty. And it's, like, velvet. Oh, it feels good. But, yeah, it's the Kahala bag. I'm pretty sure it's the Kahala bag. If I'm pronouncing all this stuff right. If I'm not pronouncing this right, I'm sorry. I recognize my own, like, inadequacies. I get it. So the next bag I'm going to show you guys is again from Selene. It is the Saline Trapeze Bag, which I'm pretty sure I featured in a haul video about a year ago. It is just in this blue color. It is such a pretty blue color with silver hardware. Again, like when I think, okay, this is why I don't like big bags, because and I use these like blow up things to like fill my bags so that they keep their shape, but apparently they're not very good at doing that. But so this is the issue that I have with big bags, is that I am like a hoarder. And so when you give me lots of space, like, oh my god, like I just looked at the back of this pocket and it's like filled with shit. Like I don't even know what this stuff is. I gotta take it out. I haven't used this bag in like months, so I don't know what this stuff is. But like when you're a hoarder like me, and you have a really big bag like this, I will fill it up. It's not even a question. Like I will fill it up with shit. And then I'm lugging around this giant thing, like trying to get like from point A to point B, giving myself back problems. And it's like, no, I need something that's small. I need something that's easy. I need something that, you know, I don't have to like manhandle because, you know, I don't know. But I do love this bag. This blue color, I think it's just like, Anyways, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The bag I'm going to show you guys is by Louis Vuitton. I got this bag forever ago, and I remember I took it to like a political communications class I was taking, and I put it underneath my chair, like, you know, like I had my book and my notebook, and then I just like put my purse like the like underneath the, like, because we used to have like tables, like long tables and then chairs, and so there was nowhere for me to put my purse besides like on the floor. And so I just did, and this girl was like, oh my god, why would you put that bag on the floor? Isn't it like so expensive, blah blah blah. And like, I'll tell you what I told her, because this is my motto in life. It's like, yes, it's expensive, yes, it's beautiful, but it's just a bag, you know. And the point of having a bag is to, one, make a fashion statement, and two, because it's like a utilitarian tool. You can put your shit in it, you know, and you can carry all your shit around. You're not like, I have keys and wallets and everything, you know, like you just have one little thing. And so she like gave me so much attitude, and I was like, calm down, it is just a bag, and unless you're planning on stealing it. Anyways, but yeah, so this is it. It is the Louis Vuitton Cherry Blossom Monochrome bag. It is, I believe the shape of it is the Papillon? Popion? I'm sorry, guys. I got this when I was in college, and I loved it. I wore it like every single day. I wore it like every single day, to the point where now there's like scuff marks, because it is just coated canvas. Like, I think a lot of times people think that Louis Vuitton bags are all leather, and a lot of them are not. They're just coated canvas. And I'm pretty sure this one was coated canvas, because I don't think it was as expensive as a lot of Louis Vuitton bags are. I'm just like looking at all the damage I've caused to this poor bag. I do love this bag. Even though it is filled with labels, I think that the addition of the cherry blossom flowers like painted on top is really just so elegant and fun, you know, and it kind of covers up the logo-ness of it. I think it makes fun of itself in that way. Like, oh, here's this bag with our logo that everybody takes so seriously, and we're going to put flowers with happy faces on it. Cherry blossom. The artist that did this bag, I think, was Takashami Murakami. Oh God, I wish I could pronounce these words. Like, I wish I knew how to, one, read, two, speak. I wish that these were all things that I knew how to do. But yeah, this was like, there was like a series of these bags, and not just this one. I think that it was the same artist that did the like the multicolored ones and stuff. Like, I think that it was all the same. But yeah, I really like that bag. I think, like I said, like, I'm not a huge fan of bags that are just like all logoed out, but when they make fun of themselves in this way, or when they add this type of dimension, I'm totally okay with them. Okay. Next bag I'm going to show you guys is my Monsieur Gavril bag. Monsieur Gavril. I don't fucking know how to speak, guys. But it's just the bucket bag. I got it with a navy blue interior, and you can barely see because it looks black. But I'm sure you guys have seen these in every size, in every color, every type of leather. They come in like soft pink and tan. They have black ones with like red interior. It is just a classic, very well made leather bucket bag. As you can see, I have a huge scuff on it because I do wear this bag all the time. I like how discreet it is. I like the fact that it has gold hardware. Yeah, it's just like, you can like, it's just like a bucket bag, and I think that they're pretty inexpensive. I got this at Bergdorf Goodman. There used to be a pretty long wait list for them, so I'm not sure if that's still the case, but I don't know. I think it's a pretty good bag. I think it's like a pretty good versatile bag, and I would probably get another one in like a different color variation, for sure. I would probably even do like a bigger version, because it is a crossbody, and like this size is really great, and I don't need anything bigger than this, but they do make bigger versions of this. Actually, they make a backpack, Monsieur Gav MG, which are my initials because my full name is Marilena Garcia. Hey. And they make a backpack that I'm obsessed with, and one day I hope to get, but there's like a wait list for them, and I'm just not willing to fight any bitches for it right now. I'm too tired. I'm too tired of that shit. Okay, so the next bag I'm going to show you guys, there's only 2 bags left in this series. We're only at the 55-minute mark. Kidding. The next bag I'm going to show you guys is from Dior. It is the saddle bag, the crossbody saddle bag. So as you can see, it is massive. and when I was doing my master's, I would use this bag as my book bag. It doesn't have a lot of space, but really all I needed for was to like put like a notebook. And so you can see, and it has like, and it's leather and canvas, and yeah. But like, again, this bag is like pretty beat up. Like, that's another thing too, is that I wear my bags. Like, I wear them. I'm not like those people that like stores them in dust bags. Obviously, like, I have them in a huge pile. Like, the only thing that I try is to maintain their shape, because that makes it really hard for me to wear them and use them. But really, I, like, other than that, like, I do wear them. They get nicks, they get scratches. I break them. I break parts of them. Like, whatever. Anyway, so the last bag that I have, I got at a Selene sample sale when I was living in New York, and it is just a Saline Tote with a leather. Actually, I broke the strap. I just broke the strap like a day ago or 2 days ago. But it's easy to fix, I think. I think they can just like reattach it or whatever, like restitch it. But it's just like a tote bag with leather handles. And it's canvas, and it says Selene really big on it. And I bought this tote bag before Selene was like a household name. It's like the mini luggage was just getting momentum, and then I was like, bam! Because I worked for LVMH, and I was fortunate enough to be invited to these sample sales, and so I would go. Yeah, okay, so that's everything for the first installment. I tried to showcase all of my bigger bags in this video. That way I could get it over with and get to the good stuff in the next video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe so that you can stay tuned to my next episode in this series of handbags, and also make sure to subscribe to continue getting fashion and kind of fun related videos. Anyways, yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you guys so much. You guys are like my favorite people in the whole world. Except for, of course, like Jet and Frankie, because they're like my puppies and I love them. But I guess they're not technically people, so it's fine. Anyways, okay, thanks so much, guys. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.